You're live. Good morning. Good morning, Wiser Nation. Good morning, Wiser Pips Traders. You're live again. Good morning, you're live. Oh, welcome. Good morning. It's a bright new day. It's another day. We go again. Let's type on the chat box. We go again. We go again. So the first word for us: never allow the wideness of markets to get the best of you. Never allow the wideness. So wideness being spelled W-I-L-D. The market is a wild beast. My brothers and my sisters. The market is what? The market is a wild beast. So a chart for us: never allow the wildness of the market get the best of you. Right? So how do we not allow the wildness of the market get the best of us? So I have a psychological hack that I've been using for myself and my students for over the years, and I call it tame the market. CAME. I want to give us a psychological hack this morning. So I started by saying never allow the markets, never allow the wideness of the market get the best of you. The market is a wild beast. Never allow the wideness of the market get the best of you. So how do you not allow the wideness of the market get the best of you? I call this hack tame the market. Let's type on the chat box: tame the market. Tame the market. Tame the market. Let's go. Tame the market. So how do we tame the market? What does tame mean? From the definition of tame is to make a wild animal maybe not hurt you. Yeah? Tame is to make a wild animal not hurt you. So in this case, to master the market, you must master yourself. All right? To master the market, you must what? Master yourself. So you to achieve this mastering of market thing, it starts with the trader mastering himself, from his strategy to his risk management and to his psychology. So what does tame mean? Tame is, let me type it, trading affirmation and meditation exercise. It sounds crazy, right? You never expected it. Trading affirmation and meditation exercise. So this is my hack on how to tame the market. Okay? Your plan is not to allow the wideness of the market to get the best of you. And the solution for that I have coined is by my trading affirmations and meditation exercise. And I've said over the time that what your affirmation does for you are two things. Your affirmations build one, mindsets. Your affirmation builds mindset. Two, your affirmation gives you instructions. These are what affirmations does for you. Mindset and instructions. Mindset and instructions. So I'm going to list out some of my affirmations I use every morning. Right? You can steal from me. The first affirmation I say to myself is I am a consistently profitable trader. Let's type that on the chat box, everybody. We are having this exercise together, right? For the next 2-3 minutes, let's do this together. I am a consistently profitable trader. I am a consistently profitable trader. Let's do this together. Now, yesterday I was writing my goals, the 7 things I want to achieve by December 2025. Because by December this year, I will be 7 years. Right? It's been a while. I've been around for a bit. By December, I'll be 7 years in this game. And my first 3-4 years was hell. In fact, I was in the dark in my first 3-4 years. It was around the 4th to 5th year I got my mentor. So I spent 1 year at my mentor's place serving as an intern. That was where it clicked. So I spent 4-5 years just in the dark, but the 5th year light came. And I'm trusting God that the remaining 7 years, I'm entering into the next 7 years phase. It's going to be blowing upon blowing upon blowing, not blowing accounts this time, but when we say I don't blow, yeah. So I have taken my first 7 years as my building phase. So we have 2 phases. We have the building phase and the blowing phase. Before you blow, you must build. Write that in chat box, everybody. Before you blow, you must build. Traders want to blow when they have not built. You go blow, the other blow. Before you blow, you must what? Build. So I wrote down in my journal that I want to achieve these 7 things by December 2025. And the first thing I wrote is I want to become a consistently profitable trader making a 5 to 10% monthly returns on investments. So I'm going to complete that statement. I am a consistently profitable trader making 5 to 10% monthly. ROI monthly. That means bad as bad. Bad as bad. Bad as bad. I make a 5% returns on a monthly basis. Bad as bad, 5 to 10%. So this is a mindset I am building for myself. And this is how I tame the market. This is how I do not allow the wideness of the market get the best of me. So when I'm still having losses, when I'm still having mistakes, when I'm still having missed trades, this is what keeps me going. I am a consistently profitable trader, making a 5 to 10% monthly. I am a consistent profitable trader, making a 5 to 10% monthly. Okay? The second affirmation I use, number 2, I generate an income from the market that I rely on. Let me say I generate a consistent income. I generate a consistent income from the market that I rely on. I generate a consistent income from the market that I rely on. I generate a consistent income from the market that I rely on. This is how to tame the market. This is how to not allow the wildness of the market get the best of you. So I tell my guys that the best time to say these things is when you're not even in that place. Because what you are doing is you are attracting the opportunities, you are attracting the relationships, you are attracting the information, the insight, the ideas that will bring this to reality. I generate a consistent income from the market that I rely on. The third affirmation I use is I am a consistent winner. Kaya. I am a consistent winner. You no get wetin the market won't do. I am a consistent winner. I am a consistent winner. Bad as a bad. Like I said, bad as a bad, I make 5% monthly. It's my reality. Bad as a bad, I make 5% monthly. I am a consistent winner. I am a consistent winner. I am a consistent winner. I love this. I love this. I love this. Number 5. Number 4, rather. Number 4. Number 4. Number 4. I identify my edge. That's it. Number 4. I identify my edge. I identify my edge. So what I say on this is that I train my trading eyes to see. The market is as clear as day to me. So under this, I will write, I train my trading eyes to see. I train my trading eyes to see. The market is as clear as day to me. I train my trading eyes to see. I train my trading eyes to see. The market is as clear as day to me. I train my trading eyes to see. The market is as clear as day. Kai, 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 kai. The market is as clear as day. And let me tell you a secret. If you're a believer, you now spray some tongues to this. I train my trading eyes to see. The market is as clear as day to me. Now sprinkle some tongues. They no burn that market way. It will lose its grip of you. This is how we not allow the wideness of the market get the best of us. Number 5. I will stop at number 5. I have 26 of them. I have, is it 26? No, I have 23. So tomorrow we will do it. We will take it 5-5 every day. Okay? 5-5 every day. Number 5, I am mindful, patient, and focused. 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 This is a mindset and instruction. This one is both mindset and instruction. This one is both mindset and instruction. I am mindful. I am mindful. I am mindful. I am patient. I am patient. I am patient. I am focused. I am focused. I am focused. Yes, I am focused. So this is the first five. First five. First five. So tomorrow we go again, five again. Like I said, don't allow the wideness of the market get the best of you. How do you do that? By taming the market. Tame the market. TAME. Trading, affirmation, and meditation exercise. The way to master the market is to master yourself. The way to master the market is to master yourself. I hope this has blessed someone. So, our pre-London live market analysis, we spend the first 5 minutes to talk about psychology, right? And we are doing practical psychology. We are not just doing theory. These things are what we apply on the charts. This is practical psychology. It's not just. So I want to invite your friends. Invite your friends. I said the first in my goal. I wrote that I want to have been. I want to make 5% monthly, right? Second thing I wrote in my goal is by December I want to have built 100 active trading community. I know I have raised over 100 over the years, but this time I want to start from scratch. I want to have now that I can count 100 active traders, investors, partners. So in total, it could be a trader, it could be an investor, it could be a partner. But I want to record that there is active trading activities, minimum 100 by December. This is my second goal because December I'll be 7 years, like I said, and 7 years picking, but don't they do small thing now? So, so I'm challenging you. Set a goal for yourself. By December, you still have 1 month to go. No matter how small the goal is, no matter how small, yeah, the crime scene, no matter how small the goal is, set a goal for yourself. Set a process goal and a outcome goal. Don't only set outcome goals. I want to make money. Set a process. A process goal would mean by December, I want to have mastered how to read market structure. That's not a money goal. By December, I want to have mastered how to execute flawlessly. By December, I want to have mastered how to spot liquidity. Hey, don't just say, I want to buy Lamborghini, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. That was a day. And the way to achieve my 100 active trader is very simple. I call it the power of 10. Okay? I'm going to the chart now. I'm done. The power of 10. This is very important. So what I do is that I just need 10 persons that I will build. I just need 10 persons that thinks like me, trades like me, runs like me. Once I can achieve this 10, my 100 is secured. My 10 will also bring their 10. Their 10 will also bring their 10. Before you know it, it don't boss. Everywhere is still. So my goal is not 100, my goal is 10. Right? So these things you can apply to your life too. When you want to achieve a big goal, break that goal into are the first 2-3 things that I will do. That with these 2-3 things, my goal is achievable. I repeat, if you have a big goal, tell yourself what are the first 1-2 small things that I will do. That once I do this 1-2 thing, that's my big goal is achievable. So for me, it is the power of 10. Once I achieve my 10, as sure as the Lord liveth, my 100 is secured. Glory to God. Someone shout hallelujah. Okay, so the crime scene. I don't know what your name is. I don't know if you are new here, right? So reach out to me. My WhatsApp is this. I don't know if you are new here. Just reach out to me on WhatsApp. Let's new batch of mentorship. We just ended our 3 days class yesterday. Our 3 days free class ended yesterday, right? And it was powerful. It was mind blowing, right? We did what is called trading from scratch with ProFx. And guess what? We are doing it every month. Okay, wait, great. We are doing it every month. So for mentorship for December, I have made it, I'm doing Christmas bonanza. So I'm charging, instead of 300K, we are charging 50K for mentorship. Imagine. We are charging 50K for mentorship, right? So, yeah. And it's the same mentorship that people pay thousands of dollars for, trust me. So, if you have anyone that wants to be interested for the mentorship, let them start securing that spot now. I only need 20 slots because I want to have people that I can monitor. I don't need crowd. If I can have 20 to 30, I am fine. I don't need crowd. I don't need crowd. So tell your friends, invite others, tell them there is a mentorship going on. Oh, 50K. Pere, get your slot in. Invite others. Tomorrow we go again. So let's go to the chat quickly. All right. So let's start with BTC. So yesterday, I shared with them yesterday in the class that there's what we call optimal trade position. All right. Okay. Let me first go to my daily time frame on BTC. I told them yesterday and even on Monday that for crypto, if you can remember, for crypto, Monday or Tuesday creates the high or low of the week. Remember, yesterday we said yesterday, right? For crypto, Monday or Tuesday will create the high or low of the week. Now, I am trusting crypto that this week don't steal for yourself because Tuesday has created the high of the week. You know, get it market won't do. According to what I know from data, this market has created the high of the week. Unless say if market won't come do wetin you like. But from my data, from my back tests, this is how to trust your edge. Market can do its thing, but you know from data what price has done. So back testing is seeing what price has done to know what price will do. Back testing is seeing what price have done to know what price will do. So from what price has done in the past, I have noticed that Tuesday or Monday always creates the high or low of the week. And funny enough, it gave me a CRT. And as at yesterday, my CRT got smashed. Oh, smash ekpa. Oh, smash ekpa. So now daily CRT has been established, right? So those that use CRT will have taken their profits. Sweet trade. The next target for profit is my external range liquidity, which is here. That's my next target for profit. So I am trusting BTC to take out this draw on liquidity to this low, to this place here. So I am still bearish on BTC. I am just waiting for retracement. So Tuesday has given us the sell. Wednesday has given us a control shift. Now, this is Thursday. What do? I mark my CIT because now we have done CRT. Tuesday, Monday candle was the CRT candle. Tuesday candle was our CIT candle. So for Tuesday, we saw that market was going to sell. So I marked my gun box. Look at it yesterday. And I gave us this setup. If you can remember yesterday, we gave this setup. We said we expect price to retrace into these key levels. Yes or yes? Someone should confirm this yesterday. Confirm. We said we want price to retrace into these key levels for a continuation. On 1 hour time frame, we now saw that there was a supply zone at those key levels. Okay? Yesterday, we saw that there was a supply zone at those key levels. That was where we placed our sell limits. We said the first supply was at the 25%. Okay, then the second supply was at the 0.5%. And we said to have a high probability, we are going to use the second supply. The market sell, of course. So price has given us that we are in the order flow for a bearish momentum. What do? We continue looking for a sell opportunity. We continue looking for what? Selling opportunities. So I'm still bearish on BTC. My trades are still running from Tuesday. I have closed partials in profit, and my remaining trades are still running to my target. Now I'm waiting for a pullback to continue selling again. So what am I expecting today? I'm expecting a pullback, which is currently happening. Okay, are we together? Supply. So this is my new break of structure. Okay, so let me take off this. 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 This is my 1 hour time frame. Let us mark our structure. This is the break of structure. This is the break of structure. This is the break of structure. What do I expect? I expect a pullback. Now, I told us yesterday's class, I said that our supply zone is these green candles, all these candles, all these consecutive candles, they all represent the entire supply zone. Okay? All these candles, they all represent the supply zone. We can now refine our supply zone by using the middle line, okay, or using a fair value gap inside that supply, okay, or using the last origin. Anyone you can do. So the first refinement is I'm selling from my middle line. One, my stop loss is here. That's an aggressive sell. Okay. Second option is I wait for a lower time frame confirmation. I wait for a lower time frame confirmation. So this is my first setup. All right. So let me send this to the group. Are we together? Somebody. So what you want to do is wait for your lower time frame confirmation. On what time frame? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So listen carefully. Whenever you have your 1 hour supply, you go to your lower time frame for your confirmation. 5 minutes. What do you want to see on 5 minutes? I want to see a shift in market structure. Let's type in that word. Type in the word market structure shift, MSS. On 5 minutes or 1 minute or 3 minutes, I want to see a what? Market structure shift. I want to be sure that there is a realignment of order flow from bullish to bearish. Okay? Because hope you know, as price is giving us this impulsive candlestick to the upside, we are forming an uptrend on the lower time frame. On the lower time frame, what we are forming is this. Are we aware? On a lower time frame, what we are forming is this. So a confirmation for me to sell will be this. One, we call this displacement. We call it change in state of delivery. We call it change of character. Anything you call them, no wala. a displacement, and a pullback into a supply or a fair value gap, then we can now sell. This is the lower time frame confirmation that I need. Type in together if you are together. If you are together, type in together, 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 together. Together, 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 together. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. So it's very simple, guys. It's very simple. It's very simple. 1 hour supply, higher time frame. 5 minutes market structure shift, lower time frame entry. All right. 1 hour supply, 5 minutes what? Entry. Together, 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 together. Okay. It says when we get the high and low of the week, how can we apply it to our trade? Okay. So Benjamin, when we get the high and low of the week, you drop down to lower time frame. For example, the high of the week for a sell, that means for BTC now, we have gotten the buyers. So what the high and low of the week does is it gives us a narrative, it gives us a bias, it gives us a direction. So how to apply high and low of the week is it has given us the direction for the week. A high of the week has given us that we are selling for the week, full stop. A low of the week has given us that we are buying for the week, full stop. Benjamin, do you get that? That's why for BTC, I'm on a chill mode. I am selling for the week. Why? I have gotten my high of the week on Tuesday. Last week for EUSD, Wednesday created the low of the week. Okay, so let me give this. If you're not in the class yesterday, I said it. I said for Forex, it is Tuesday and Wednesday for Forex. For crypto, it is Monday or Tuesday. Do you get that? Is that clear, Benjamin? So we use high and low of the week for what? For bias, for narrative, for direction. Can I continue? All right. And this is not strategy. This is just market price action. It's not strategy. So you can't say, I don't want to apply. See, we tell ourselves in Wiser Pips, we see what others don't see in the market. Because we don't trade strategy, we trade market concept. We trade concept, we don't trade strategy. So whilst people are rigid with ICT, 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 order block, order block, order block, we don't trade strategy. We prioritize concept over strategy. What is the market behavior? Because a concept is generally accepted. Yes or yes? You can be biased with strategy. You can say, okay, I don't use order block. I don't use support. I don't use resistance. I don't use demand. I don't use ICT. You can be biased with your, but when it comes to concepts, everybody knows say market will give you either uptrend or downtrend or sideways. You can't argue that. You can't argue that every Tuesday or Monday, the high or the low will be created. You can't argue that. You can't argue that. So there are things you can't argue. So what we do at Wiser Groups, we trade concepts that are not arguable, right? You don't have an opinion about it. So if you don't use it, now you sabi. CRT, you can't argue CRT. CRT is candle ray theory. There are some candlesticks that form at specific time of the day. You can't argue it. It is there on the charts. So we trade concepts that are inarguable, if there's a word like that. right? So let's continue. Let's continue. So what we do now is I will come into my 5 minutes. I will come into my 5 minutes and I will wait. Someone type in I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. Oh, I will wait. Oh, I will wait. If I don't wait, market go use me do liquidity. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. Oh, I will wait. If I don't wait, market will do. Market will use me to do liquidity. I will wait. I will wait. I will wait. Oh, I will wait. If I don't wait, market will use me to do liquidity. Okay, so 5 minutes. Price has tapped into supply. Yeah. So how do I know that there is a shift in market structure? I love using this my fractal tool. This tool is called fractal. Okay. This tool is called fractal. This tool gives me my highs and my lows. Fractal. So it means that if this low is taken, it means that is a shift. If this low is taken, it means that is a what? A shift. If this low is taken, that is a what? A shift. Right? If that low is taken, that is a shift. So until that low is taken, bro, bro, I am not ready for selling. So what do I want to see? I want to see price action taking out this guy, displacement. We pull back and I continue selling. Right. So this is what I have on my trade for. So I'm waiting patiently for this. Yeah, I'm waiting patiently for this. Are we together now? Okay. So let's check out Euro USD. Let's check out Euro USD. Give me pairs you want me to analyze. Give me the pairs you want me to analyze. So let's go to Euro USD and let's go to daily time frame and see what EU has been doing from Monday. Let's mark out our weekly range profile. Let's mark out our weekly range profile. Let's mark out our weekly range profile. What did Euro USD? EU did me dirty on Tuesday. I cannot cry. I cannot cry. I cannot cry. EU did me dirty on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. Okay, was it Tuesday? Yeah, I think Tuesday. Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. So let's go over EU again. Let's go over EU again. Daily time frame. We have said that. Okay, let me start with weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, we saw something very interesting. It's contradicting with daily. It's contradicting with daily. So I'm a bit like, why is EU doing like this now? On EU for weekly, it is already clear that we have swept the previous week's low and our target will be the previous week's high. It's already clear. All right, it's clear from weekly time frame that we have swept the previous week's low. This is what we call CRT. Yeah, CRT. We have swept the previous week low and we are targeting what? The previous week's high. So our narration, our bias, our direction is clear. Now, market will not go straight to that high. There will be a lot of yama yama in between. Now, this is our bias for weekly. But daily time frame now, come they give me vibes where I know they like. So for our daily time frame, you can see that Monday has given us a doji. Now, what got me confused with this is that Tuesday supposed not to sweep Monday's high if you are going to continue buying. But now Tuesday has swept Monday's high. And that's a sign that this guy will target Monday's low. So that's the confusion that EU is giving us now. Because what the candle should have done is it should have closed above, not to sweep it. Yeah? But now it's giving me, so I think I'm going to leave EU for now. Unless I see market close above this guy. I'm now safe to continue buying. But until then, this guy has created a liquidity for his sell. That's what I'm seeing from here. Because now I'm not safe. We are not safe yet here for Euro USD buy. Because this already giving me a daily CRT vibe. That means the low of the daily will be the target. So I need to see a good confirmation that I am ready to buy for Euro USD. Are we together on that? From daily, I see that this candle that is printing here, it swept Monday's high. So could it be that the high of the week has been created? Remember, Tuesday or Wednesday creates the high or low of the week for forex. Now this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, and this is today. Could it be that this Tuesday has now created the high of the week? So yes, we might still sell for the entire, maybe next week. Sorry, we might still buy for next week, but it might not be this week. Because you can see that we are still above the previous week's low, this guy. So price might want to retrace and take out Monday's low, right? Then now buy. Do you understand that now? Because when I checked the range, when I checked the my Gambox level, we are currently sitting on the 50%. Like, okay. Can you see that this rejection that gave us Tuesday's high is actually at the 50% of this range? Can you see how we are dissecting the market? This is not strategy. This is market. Sorry, Tuesday high. This is market behavior. This is market behavior. This is not strategy. This is market behavior. Okay? So Tuesday high was created at the 50% of the range. And we all know that at an equilibrium, price can actually buy or sell. Yes or yes? At an equilibrium, price can actually buy or sell. So could it be that Euro USD wants to sell to buy? That is why I am like, okay, let's watch out. Let's watch out. My hands are on my hands are on hold for Euro USD. It's very clear. It's very clear. Are we together? Are we learning something? Okay, GU. So let's go to GU. Let's go to GU. Let's go to GU quickly. Let's go to GU. Okay, just give me a minute, please. Let's go to GU. So can we see that GU? We also had the same analysis for GU. We had the same analysis for GU. So let me start again for GU. Let's start with our weekly time frame. The same process, oh, nothing they change. The same. So I even think I'm guessing that um we might use this demand. Safe. Price might want to sell. Sorry, buy to this demand. Before I go to weekly, let me first mark out this. I'm seeing a demand here. Where's my demand again? I'm seeing a demand there. Okay, but this fair value gap has been what has been respected. So those are the two key levels I'm seeing on the daily time frame: a fair value gap and a what a demand. But so let's go to weekly time frame. Let's go to weekly time frame. What did I see? What did we see on a weekly time frame? The same thing too. We saw that previous week's low has been swept and it closed back into the range. This is candle science. When previous candles low is being swept and closes back into the range, there's a high chance that we are targeting the high. It's candle science. It's candle science. So previous week's low was being swept and we closed back into the range and it gave us what we call a hammer. Can you see? Which signifies reversal pattern. So we have marked the previous week low and we have now marked the previous week high. So again, narration and bias suggests that we will be bullish. Yeah. But now we can't just go straight into that buy. There will be a internal structure. So we now go to our daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we now use our Monday as a range to know the high and low of the week. So where is Monday? This is Monday. Where is Monday? This is Monday. So let's mark Monday high. Monday high. So can you see that for GBP USD, Monday's high has not been swept. This is why I love GU. Eh? So sometimes I love GU, sometimes I hate GU. GU gives us liquidity vibe. It gives us price action with liquidity more than Euro USD. So you can use GU as what we call SMT divergence. For those that use ICT, you can use GU to work aligned with EU to know the divergence. Are we in a positive are we positive correlated or we are negatively correlated? Okay, you can use GU or DXY to divergence EU. Bad English, good preaching. So for GU, we have swept Monday low, right? We are taking out more liquidity so we can buy. So we can buy. Now for GU, Wednesday has created the low of the week. So you can see that there is a confusion. There's a confusion. Wednesday is the low here, right? Meaning that we are in a bullish vibe already. So GU has qualified us for a bullish vibe, but EU has not yet. Are you seeing it now? So, and this Wednesday low was created inside a fair value gap, higher time frame. So, what do? I wait for a confirmation on the lower time frame. So, if my daily time frame has tapped into fair value gap, I go to 1 hour or 15 minutes for a shift in market structure. Market structure shift. It's a confirmation pattern. Market structure shift is a confirmation pattern. Hello? Sorry, give me a minute, please. Give me a minute, please. Hold on. How are you? Yeah, sorry about that. I got you. So, did we get that? So, for GU, we have to see, we need, we need to see that shift in market structure. So, from daily, let's check out what 1 hour is giving us. So, have we gotten a shift in market structure? Kinda, because we have seen that yes, we have created what is called our optimal trade location. Yeah, can we see? So we have 1 hour has given us lower high, lower low, then higher high, right? So 1 hour on GBP USD has given us this clean demand. Are we together? Has given us this clean demand. So this is my origin. I shared yesterday about how to trade with demand and supply yesterday in the free class. Okay, origin, and if market wants to be so funny, it takes out this liquidity into that demand. So I'll go to my Asian range and see if there's a liquidity for the session. So this is my GBP USD. So let's go to 15 minutes now. So this is all I have finally. Can you see? Is there a shift in market structure? Talk to me. Is there a shift in market structure? Is there a shift in market structure? All right. So I have this. Now, can you see that? So, can you see that my low is exactly Asian low? So we are on point. So I can conveniently set my buy order on GU here. My stop loss here, that's 25 pips stop loss on GU. Then my take profit is going to be where? Monday high. My take profit is Monday high. 1 2 3. This is my setup for what? For GU. Is GU clear? This is my setup for GU. Just leave the rest. Do your best and leave the rest. Do your best and leave the rest. It's 8 o'clock. Settle. So let me set my trade. You can also use the middle line. We are running into that. It has been tapped. Oh, you have been tapped in. 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 Oh, okay. So I'm going to reduce my risk. I'm going to first use a one standard loss. Okay, then I'm going to use. So on 4 hours, there's something that I usually do on my candlestick. Okay, on 4 hours, let me show you this trick because you have been tapped in already. Let me show you this trick. On 4 hours, a week on a higher time frame is a week on a higher time frame. Let me use another broker, GBP USD. A week on a higher time frame is a location on a lower time frame. It could be your order block location, it could be your demand or supply location. Okay, let me show us. Can you see those week on a lower time on higher time frame? All right. This week on a higher time frame, that's where your entry should be. A week on a higher time frame is a location on a lower time frame. A week on a higher time frame, write that down in the chat box. A week on a higher time frame is a location on a lower time frame. So if I go to my 15 minutes for my 4 hours, I will see that there is a location waiting for me. Can you see? Order block. Can you see order block? 15 minutes order block. Very clean. And that's what we are currently respecting. So my second entry here is going to be the middle line. Middle line. My second entry, if it's going to still retrace, I'm putting the another buy limit at the middle line in case price still wants to what retrace. In case price still wants to retrace, right? Okay, that's it, guys. That's it for today. Um, that's it for today. Hope you learned one or two things. Hope we learned one or two things. So we continue again tomorrow, same station. Yes, we continue again tomorrow, same station. If you want to reach out, okay, I think I've not seen your message. I've not seen your message. The crime scene. The crime scene. I've not seen your message. We're expecting your message. Okay. Once again, thank you for joining. I love and appreciate you. Mentorship is for 50K. 50K mentorship. The same value of what we pay thousands of dollars for. So reach out to me once again, 0911137436, right? And you get a slot for yourself. You can pay for people too, right? You can pay for 4 people, you can pay for 5 persons. You can invest in somebody's knowledge to learn this skill. People need this skill. People need there's so much confusion out there, so much complication out there. People need this skill. All right. Type in value, value, value. If you have gotten value today. Let's end. Let's end. Type in value. You can apply this thing on any chart. What we are doing, just go to any chart. It's the same thing. The same thing on every chart. Just that every chart behaves differently. The same concept, the same principle on every chart. Break of structure is break of structure. Market structure is market structure. Market structure shifts is market structure shifts. Candlestick is candlestick. All these concepts are applicable on every chart. So we advise that don't be all over the place. Focus on 1 to 3 pairs that you are consistently, because you have to master the behavior. The way EU behaves is not the way GU behaves all the time. So yes, the concepts are the same, but they are dynamic relative to the pairs. The concepts are the same, but in their behavior, they are different. They just change. So if you are all over the place, you'll be confused. So stick to a consistent 1 to 3 pairs. One is perfect, 2, 3 is fair, right? I want to see your value, 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 value. You got value today. Value, 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 value. All right.